When I was, my gosh, just a little girl, there was a retired judge that had racehorses, and they were right across the street from me. So I spent a lot of time over there with him with these racehorses, and so by the time I was 10, I knew all about the Triple Crown and about races, and was caught up in the mystique of horse racing. I didn't really get back involved with it until I married my husband, who was a dentist, and I wanted to buy a horse, a broodmare, because I wanted to raise some babies. And so that's, I went to a broodmare sale in Scottsdale, and the last thing my husband said to me when I left with a friend of mine is, "Don't buy a horse."
I think they mean everything to Patti. She has the biggest heart of anyone I've ever met. She loves, I think, every animal in the world. In fact, if I come back from death, I would like to be an animal at Patti Shirley's house. That's, and anything in distress or hurt or needs a home, all they have to do is visit Patti and they've got said home.
I decided after I lost my husband that I didn't want to continue with the gypsy life of being a horse trainer, because you move from track to track, and it doesn't matter if you're on the California circuit, the Arizona circuit, or the New Mexico circuit. You stay for a few months at one track and then you move to another track, and you have to pack up all your stuff, and it's a nightmare, really. You're a gypsy, and I didn't want to do that. I am a bit addicted to the thoroughbred horse, and I did want to help them. So I realized that a big problem facing the industry, one of the biggest problems facing the industry, is what to do with these horses when they left the racetrack. And I thought, man, I'm set up. I've got the place to do it. I worked my way through college in a law firm. I knew I could set up a nonprofit without spending a fortune. So I set up the nonprofit. I won a nice stakes race at Sunland Park one day. I was in the winner's circle, and it was going to be on ESPN because it was a stakes race, and I announced the birth of Equine Encore Foundation. And before I could walk out of the winner's circle, I had 2 horses.